What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. This your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this month. Yes, sir. All right, so, man, we up to bat with Diddy again. We got Cassie exposing the HE double hockey sticks out of Diddy with this one, bro. I've been on vacation this weekend, a couple of days late, but it's better late than never. We still get to spicy. Yes, sir.
Y'all, Cassie is coming for Diddy, and she is coming for him with everything because she just exposed every single one of his dark and messed up secrets. In her $30 million lawsuit that she just filed against him, she exposed him for having an obsession with BBCs to the point where he would force her to have intimate encounters with BBCs just so that he could live out his fantasies through her. Cassie's revelations have left fans shook AF, so let's break down this mess. So Diddy is on the hot seat right now because his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, just filed the mother of all lawsuits against him, exposing him for committing a lot of vicious acts that paint him as a horrible, horrible person. And I just know that the surviving Diddy days have officially started. Now, I know that the rumors about Diddy being fruity have been around for a very long time now because they go back to the 90s. I mean, there have been speculations that he had something to do with Tupac's murder in the 90s because Tupac was about to out him for being gay. Well, in Cassie's lawsuit, she had a lot to say about Diddy. Now, she didn't expose him for being gay because that was not the point of her lawsuit, and her exposing something like that would have certainly overshadowed the main part of her lawsuit, which is the SA and DV that he put her through in the 11 years that they were together. She listed several episodes of him putting his hands on her, and in one instance, the court document said, Mr. Combs Miss Ventura, pushing her into a corner of the vehicle and stomping on her face.
What?
When the car arrived at Mr. Combs' residence, Miss Ventura attempted to run away, but Mr. Combs followed her and proceeded to again kick her in the face. Miss Ventura was bleeding profusely and was ushered into Mr. Combs' home, where she began to throw up from the violent incident. But apart from the part where he put his hands on her, she also revealed that he would SA her on multiple occasions. She talked about times when he would break into her apartment and SA her while she cried and begged him to stop. She also spoke about something that Diddy referred to as freak-offs, or FO, where Diddy would force her to hook up with other men while he watched. She revealed that the FOs would often go on for days at a stretch, and Diddy would call her anytime he was in the mood and force her to take part in the FOs. The lawsuit noted that at certain points during Miss Ventura and Mr. Combs' relationship, he would insist on an FO weekly. Mr. Combs would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura that this practice was our thing and our secret. Not only did he get off to the sight of her and other men, but he also used it as a form of control over her to remind her that she was under his control and would do anything he wanted to her at any time. And there was nothing that she could do about it. I mean, he literally dragged her out of her 29th birthday party for another FO session. According to the lawsuit, the first time it happened, Mr. Combs hired a man and brought the man to his home in Los Angeles. The man, Mr. Combs, and Miss Ventura wore masquerade masks and ingested. Mr. Combs directed Miss Ventura to perform intimate acts with this man while Mr. Combs watched them. He got off while he directed Miss Ventura and the man to do specific intimate acts. But while Cassie didn't call him out for being gay, she did expose him for being obsessed with BBCs, if you know what I mean. She revealed that after a while, Diddy started forcing her to hire male escorts for their FO sessions. He made her go on websites and pick out male escorts, but not just any male escorts, because he had one very specific order. The men had to have BBCs. The law said Miss Ventura was eventually instructed to use websites and escort services to find males to participate in the FOs. Mr. Combs told Miss Ventura to search for large black P's on the websites. Sometimes Mr. Combs would pay to fly males to his location, including to multiple cities in the US as well as abroad. He required Miss Ventura and his staff to help him make these arrangements. That's just insane. And I know that the whole point of this lawsuit isn't about Diddy being on the DL, but for someone who claims not to be on the DL, he sure has a crazy obsession with BBCs to the point where he spent tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, to indulge in his secret fantasy. Again, Cassie hated the FOs and never wanted to participate in them, but Diddy would force her to take substances until her resistance dropped. It was so bad that she would get sick after the FOs. The lawsuit said Mr. Combs always supplied Miss Ventura with copious amounts of substances before and during the FOs, which allowed her to disassociate during these horrific encounters. It became commonplace to get IV fluids in the days after an FO to recover from the excessive substances pushed upon her. This is just a sad, sad situation, and I'm happy that Cassie managed to get out of that horrific situation, and she's bold enough to expose him and fight for justice. He has been getting a lot of smoke from fans who left comments saying, Diddy is gay, emotionally a manipulator, and now it's come to light that he is physically as well. That lady is not lying. Everybody can't be lying. Get him out of here. Diddy is literally going down burning. People that were close to him are telling the world about his parties and freaky stuff. They spilled the beans on him being gay, and now Cassie is suing him for all of the that she went through because of him. Get your coin and peace, girl. And Diddy soliciting BBC to watch them pound Cassie is some sicko stuff, man. I feel bad for Shorty. That's wicked. This is just some insane stuff, but how do you guys feel about this? Do you think that this is the end of the road for Diddy, or do you think that he can beat these charges? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.
Bro, this been going on for quite some time, man. My whole thing is, though, Cassie, how you allow this to take place for 11 years, bro? 11 whole years, and you was going through this? Like, I don't understand what took so long for you to come out, basically. But on the other note, Diddy is one sicko. It's getting worse and worse with it, bro. Bro, got Biggie, Kim Porter, Tupac, Gabe, the GAY word stories coming out. The violence with Cassie, the forcing the FOs with Cassie, the doping Cassie up, the getting off, to making her call male escorts and flying them out, and making her search up BBs. Bro, what in the... Nothing seemed to surprise me about Diddy now. It's sad. This is a very sad case, man. It's a very sad case, but nothing seemed to surprise me about this guy, bro. Bro, and he's been getting away with it for so long. He got to have the police on payroll. Something. The higher ups got to be the police and the judges and everything, bro. I don't know what Diddy doing to get off all this shit he's been accused of, but whatever he's doing, they got to be on some type of major payroll. Major payroll. But, man, Cassie, thank God you do got enough courage to come out and let the world know exactly what you've been going through. Better late than never. Better late than never. I could have never imagined Cassie going through the things that she's saying that she's been through with Diddy, bro. Not Cassie. Not anybody, really. Not anybody. Nobody deserves the treatment that this guy has been putting out on a lot of people, man. Guys and girls, women and boys. Up and coming rising superstars and all that. Justin Bieber, Usher, and numerous of other people who probably is going to come out later on about this guy. Everything that goes on behind them doors is like it's coming to light from with Diddy, bro. It's your turn, Puffy.